Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Caitanya Book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on September 12th, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Makakarotivachalam Pangalang-ayate garim Yattithasamahan Vande Sri Gurum Ninasaninam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Isram Harihi Om Tat Sat. Today we're continuing with the Lord Chaitanya Sannyas ceremony.
So today we are continuing with the Lord Chaitanya's Sannyas ceremony. Today's title is Keshava Bharati gives the name Sri Krishna Caitanya to Vishwambhara Deva.
প্রভুর নামকরণ অর্থ ভারতের চিন্তা ও শুদ্ধা সরস্বতীর ভারতের জিহ্বায় প্রভুর সন্ন্যাস নাম বর্ণন। তবে নাম থইবারে কেশব ভারতী মনে মনে চিন্তিতে লাগিলা মহামতি।
Keshava Bharati Maharaj.
So Keshava Bharati Maharaj,
It was time for him to give a name to Vishwambhara.
it was time for him to give a name for Vishwambhara Dev.
So he was thinking to himself,
So he was thinking to himself,
what name to give.
what name to give.
So Keshava Bharati is described as Mahamati or magnanimous.
So Keshava Bharati is described as Mahamati or magnanimous.
চতুর্দশ ভুবনেতে মত বৈষ্ণব আমার নয়নে নাই হয় অনুভব।
Within the 14 worlds, this kind of Vaishnava I cannot find.
Within the 14 worlds, this kind of Vaishnava I cannot find.
I've never seen anyone like this.
I've never seen anyone like this.
This is my realization.
This is my realization.
অতএব কোথাও না থাকে যেই নাম হেন নাম থইলে মোর পূর্ণ হয় কাম।
Therefore, I will give such a name,
Therefore, I'll give such a name
which is not to be found anywhere.
which is not to be found anywhere.
By giving such a name,
By giving such a name,
my desire, my heart desire will be fulfilled.
my heart's desire will be fulfilled.
মূলে ভারতের শিষ্য ভারতী সে হয়ে ইহানে তো তাহা থইবারে যোগ্য নহে।
Not only any disciple of a Bharati
Normally, any disciple of a Bharati
should also be named Bharati.
should also be named Bharati.
But that name is not suitable for him.
But that name is not suitable for him.
ভাগ্যবান নেশিবর এতেক চিন্তিতে শুদ্ধা সরস্বতী তান আইলা জিহবাতে।
That topmost sannyasi, that fortunate topmost sannyasi, was thinking in this way.
As that fortunate topmost sannyasi was thinking in this way,
The pure Saraswati Devi
pure Saraswati Devi
appeared on his tongue,
appeared on his tongue.
the goddess of pure Saraswati Devi, the goddess of learning,
Pure Saraswati,
transcendental goddess of learning.
the pure Saraswati Devi, the transcendental goddess of learning,
Appeared on his tongue.
appeared on his tongue. The titles used by each class of person within a sampradaya bracket community are accepted along with the person's name in that sampradaya, but in this case of Sri Gaur-Sundar did not accept the title of Bharati from Keshava Bharati. By the influence of pure devotional service, the goddess of transcendental knowledge appeared on the tongue of Bharati during Mahaprabhu's name-giving ceremony.
So a unique name has to be given to
So
Vishwamar,
unique name had to be given to Vishwambhar,
Mahaprabhu,
Mahaprabhu,
saying that he was the topmost Vaishnava. No one like him had ever been seen
So,
by Keshavari Maharaj.
so we are seeing that he is the topmost Vaishnava. No one was him ever seen by Keshava Bharati.
So he deserves a unique name.
So he deserves a unique name.
ভারতী কর্তৃক প্রভুর নামকরণ ও তদর্থ প্রকাশ পাইয়া উচিত নাম কেশব ভারতী প্রভু বক্ষে হস্ত দিয়া বলে শুদ্ধ মতি।
Keshavari Maharaj finding the appropriate name,
Keshav Bharati Maharaj, finding the appropriate name,
placed his hand on the chest of Lord Gauranga,
placed his hand on the chest of Lord Gauranga,
and with a pure heart he spoke.
and with a pure heart he spoke. The goddess of material knowledge is known as Dushta Saraswati. When statements that inspire service to the Supreme Lord are spoken, the goddess of learning remains engaged in the service of the Lord.
হেনয় সময় কহে ভারতী গোসাই কি নাম তোমার হবে শুনহ নিমাই।
At that time, Keshavari Gosai spoke.
At that time, Keshava Bharati Goswami spoke.
What name will be yours?
Oh, what name will be yours?
Listen, Nimai.
Listen, Nimai.
Please listen to mine.
Please listen, Nimai. What name will be yours?
যতেক বৈষ্ণবগণ ছিল সেইখানে, সবে মিলি নাসিবর করে অনুমানে।
Many Vaishnavas present there.
There were many Vaishnavas present there.
They're all guessing
They were all guessing
what name the sannyasi, the rest of the sannyasis would give.
what name the best of the sannyasis would give.
বুদ্ধি অনুসারে কহে যার যেই মনে, হেন কালে শুভবাণী উঠিল গগনে।
By the intelligence,
By the
according to the intelligence,
according to the intelligence,
everyone was thinking,
everyone was thinking
whatever came to their mind.
whatever came to their mind.
At that time,
That time,
an auspicious voice
an auspicious voice
appeared from the sky.
appeared from the sky.
ধ্বনি শুনি সব লোক হইল চমৎকার, শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য নাম কর হইয়ার।
All the people are filled with wonder.
All the people were filled with wonder,
Hearing the voice.
hearing the voice.
The voice said,
The voice said,
quote, give him the name Sri Krishna Caitanya.
give him the name Sri Krishna Caitanya.
নিদ্রারূপা মহামায়া দেবী ভাগবতী, আচ্ছা দিল সর্বজন ছন্ন ভেলমতি।
In the form of sleep,
In the form of sleep,
the goddess Mahamaya,
the goddess Mahamaya,
Devi, Bhagavati Devi,
Bhagavati Devi,
covered all living entities.
covered all living entities.
In this way, everyone's intelligence
In this way, everyone's intelligence
had been covered.
যতেক করয়ে সব নিদের স্বপনে, আপনে ঠাকুর সভার করায় চেতনে।
She made everyone
She made everyone
last dream and sleep. Last dream and sleep.
Last dream in sleep.
What the Lord Himself made everyone conscious.
The Lord Himself made everyone conscious.
যত জগতের তুমি কৃষ্ণ বলাইয়া করাইলা চৈতন্য কীর্তন প্রকাশিয়া
Throughout the universe.
Throughout the universe,
Induced all the people to chant the name of Krishna.
you have induced all the people to chant the names of
Lord Krishna.
chant the names of Lord Krishna.
And by manifesting the Sankirtan movement,
And by manifesting the Sankirtan movement,
you have awakened the consciousness of the people.
you have awakened the consciousness of the people. Since the Lord made the arrangement for chanting the names of Krishna while introducing the materially intoxicated people of the world to Krishna, Keshava Bharati awarded him the name Sri Krishna Caitanya. Quote, the consciousness of people throughout the entire world of sense gratification was awakened. Previously, they had been indifferent to the Supreme Lord. Sri Krishna Caitanya personally awarded all living entities the qualification to hear the fact that Sri Krishna himself is Sri Chaitanya.
এতেকে তোমার নাম শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য সর্বলোক তোমা হইতে যাতে হইল ধন্য
Therefore, your name will be Sri Krishna Caitanya.
Therefore, your name will be Sri Krishna Caitanya.
Because of you, everyone
Because of you, everyone
will be fortunate.
will be fortunate.
আপনে কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বুঝাই সবারে শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য তেহি বলিয়ে ইহারে
You are yourself, Lord Krishna.
You are yourself, Lord Krishna.
And you preach to everyone. You instruct everyone to chant the name of Lord Krishna.
And you instruct everyone to chant about Lord Krishna.
So you will be called Sri Krishna Caitanya.
So you will be called Sri Krishna Caitanya.
এতেক বচন যাবে দৈব মুখে শুনি আনন্দিত সর্বলোক করে হরি ধ্বনি
Therefore, hearing this statement,
Therefore, hearing this statement,
from the divine mouth.
From the divine mouth.
All the people became filled with ecstasy
All the people became filled with ecstasy
and shouted out,
and shouted out,
Haribo!
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 প্রভুর নাম শ্রবণে চতুর্দিকে জয়ধ্বনি ও পুষ্পবৃষ্টি। এত যদি নাসিবর বলিলা বচন, জয়ধ্বনি পুষ্পবৃষ্টি হইল তখন।
When the best of the sannyasis
When the best of the sannyasis
spoke these words,
spoke these words,
everyone chanted,
everyone chanted,
Jai, Jai,
Jai, Jai,
all glories,
all glories,
all glories.
all glories.
And flowers are raining down on them
And flowers were raining down on them
from the sky.
from the sky.
চতুর্দিকে মহাহরি ধ্বনি কোলাহল, করিয়া আনন্দে ভাসে বৈষ্ণব সকল।
All directions,
In all directions,
the great sound of Haridwani,
from all direction, the great sound of Haridwani.
Haribo, Haribo,
Hari bol, Hari bol,
Hari, Hari,
Hari Hari,
fill the air.
fill the air.
All the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord
All the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord
are floating in the transcendental happiness.
were floating in the transcendental happiness. Floating on the transcendental happiness.
ভক্তগণের ভারতীকে প্রণাম ও প্রভুর নিজ নাম পাইয়া সন্তোষ। ভারতীরে সর্বভক্ত করিলা প্রণাম, প্রভু হইলা তুষ্ট লোভী নিজ নাম।
All the devotees offer their obeisances to Keshavarti Maharaj.
All the devotees offered their obeisances to Keshava Bharati Maharaj.
Even the Lord was
Even the Lord was
felt satisfaction on receiving his sannyas name.
felt satisfaction on receiving his sannyas name.
শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য নাম হইল প্রকাশ, দ্বন্দ্ববৎ হইয়া পড়িলা সব দাস।
The holy name Sri Krishna Caitanya was manifested.
When the holy name Sri Krishna Caitanya was manifested,
Offering their prostrate obeisances,
offering their prostrated obeisances,
all the servitors of the Lord
all the servitors of the Lord
prostrated themselves before the Lord.
prostrated themselves in front of the Lord.
গুরুর আজ্ঞায় প্রভু সেদিন তথায় গুরু ভক্তি করি সুখে বঞ্চিলা গোসাই।
On the order of his guru,
On the order of his guru,
spiritual master,
spiritual master,
Sri Krishna Caitanya, Lord Sri Krishna Caitanya, stayed there that day.
Lord Sri Krishna Caitanya stayed there that day.
By showing his devotion to his guru,
By showing his devotion to his guru,
bracket, Guru Bhakti, end of bracket,
bracket, Guru Bhakti, end of bracket,
he happily passed that day.
he happily passed that day.
রজনী বৈষ্ণব মিলে করে সংকীর্তন, গুরুর সংহতি নৃত্য করয়ে মোহন।
When the night came, all the Vaishnavas assembled
When the night came, all the Vaishnavas assembled
and did and performed Sankirtan,
and,
congregational chanting of the holy names.
and performed Sankirtan, congregational chanting of the holy name.
Then, dancing with his guru, Lord Chaitanya,
Dancing with his guru, Lord Chaitanya,
enchanted all the worlds.
enchanted all the worlds.
কেশব ভারতী নাচে প্রেমানন্দ সুখে, ঠাকুর নাচয়ে হরি বলে সর্বলোকে।
Jesus Bharati danced in happiness of loving ecstasy.
Keshava Bharati danced in happiness of loving ecstasy.
Lord Chaitanya was also dancing.
Lord Chaitanya was also dancing.
And all the people present chanted,
And all the people present chanted,
Haribo,
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 Hari, Hari.
Hari Hari.
প্রেমানন্দে পূর্ণ দহে পাশরে আপনা, ব্রহ্ম সুখ অল্প করি মানয়ে দুজনা।
Filled with a spiritual ecstasy of love, of love of Krishna.
Filled with spiritual ecstasy, love of Krishna,
And they both forgot themselves.
they both forgot themselves.
The impersonal Brahman, the happiness of impersonal Brahman,
Happiness of impersonal Brahman
was thought to be very insignificant
was thought to be very insignificant
by the two persons.
by the two persons.
So Lord Chaitanya and his sannyas guru Keshavarji Maharaj
So Lord Chaitanya and his sannyas guru Keshava Bharati Maharaj
were dancing together
were dancing together
in spiritual bliss,
in spiritual bliss,
spiritual ecstasy.
spiritual ecstasy.
And at that time, the impersonal Brahman, happiness of impersonal Brahman seemed very insignificant.
So at that time, the happiness of impersonal Brahman seems very insignificant.
And everyone should chant the name of Krishna, and thus will they be most fortunate.
So everyone who chants the names of Krishna will consider to be most fortunate.
And the highest bliss, highest ecstasy is achieved by service of the Lord Sri Krishna.
The highest bliss, the highest ecstasy is achieved by the service of Lord Sri Krishna.
So this is the special mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
So this is the special mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
He gives everyone love of Krishna.
He gives everyone love of Krishna.
His spiritual master, who was took sannyas in the impersonal disciplic succession,
His spiritual master, who took sannyas from the impersonal disciplic succession,
was a Vaishnava.
was a Vaishnava.
But while chanting with the Lord, he actually realized unlimited spiritual loving bliss.
But by chanting with the Lord, he realized unlimited spiritual bliss.
And at that time, the happiness of impersonal Brahman seemed
At that time, the happiness of impersonal Brahman seemed
very small indeed.
very small indeed.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thus ends the chapter. Keshava Bharati gives the name Sri Krishna Caitanya to Vishwambar Dev.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.